This is doing the thing, doing the real thing. Hi, everyone. Hello and welcome. And hopefully this is going live and it's actually working. This is the first official test of the new PC. Might as well just jump in onto the game. I am enjoying the music. So it is what it is. Let me pick on this guy and let me go to my mage leveling world that I left off on, just so that way I can get some of these quests. There should have been something I'd done earlier. So anyway, long story short, if you guys want to join in, let me know how the audio sounds. I've got the mic a little bit further away from my face. I've turned up the gain a little bit. I don't know how that all sounds. We'll have to wait and see. And then I also got the Discord open, and we'll go from there. See here, within our walls in a savage pair. I'm gonna go grab both of these guys because I think that's gonna be real important to what I want to do. And I am currently I'm level 16. Level 16 so far. And the world is gotten... I'm probably a little bit over leveled for this world. Because this was the world I started my mage character on because it wasn't advanced. And then eventually I got to the point where I was able to survive. So I shifted focus. Yeah. Haha! There we go. That's how it's done. Take a little bit of that experience. More honestly, the thing I feel like I need more of is just resources. Gold and frankincense and myrrh. There it is. Ooh. Give me some gems, baby. Nope, no gems. There we go. If anybody here's joining in, what I'm interested in is the balance of audio. How does the mic sound? Is sound even going out? Perfect. Oh, an apple. I think that's free as well. Never have too many resources. Go. Boom. Hey, John. Says, quick question. Is it worth grinding in the Crucible to upgrade weapons at lower levels, level 10-ish? Or should I be out in the overworld collecting resources? I think probably if you're level 10, if you're having fun, you're doing whatever right. So from an efficiency perspective, I would probably be in the open world, though. And John, if you could do me a favor, how does the audio sound? How does the game balance sound? This is... I'm testing my new computer, and lots of little settings have been changed, and so oh no, don't fall. There we go. All right. Spent the weekend. Actually set it all up yesterday. Oh, sweet. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, and if we get somebody to join in on the voice chat, I just want to make sure, like, all the levels, people aren't going deaf out there, because I had to crank up my my gain input, and I'm betting. Oh man, I gotta unlock some of these sources. I'm betting I need to still make some adjustments, being that the mic is a little bit further away from my face due to the layout and the setup. What's up, Rodrigo? How you doing, dude? Rodrigo says, hey, I'd like to thank you, Ginger Prime, for that amazing video interview with Thomas. Very informative. Thank you, man. I'm glad that I was able to represent the community in that way. Like, it was a real honor because like, this game is so fun. In fact, I see Mark in the chat, late to the game. What's up, dude? Yeah, some of the things that I've been working on have been directly influenced by this game, namely like gear and more. I'll get the design document updated and stuff like that here, hopefully here soon. And we need to get together this week maybe. Get some more plugging away at it. Sounds pretty balanced. Sweet. Thank goodness. I never want to just sit here and audio. I'm a stickler for audio because like if I'm playing, if I'm watching and the audio's off, like, all right, like I'm just gonna go to the next thing. Remember, I tried to find a guide on something and it wasn't game related. It was like coding related. It sounded the person like they were recording in a wind tunnel. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go find another video, like, because your audio is bad. That's usually my biggest advice for anybody who's thinking about doing content creation. It's like, get the audio figured out. Like your camera, anything fancy, all of that can come later. But if you like get good audio, and it doesn't mean you have to invest, you know, the farm in it. Just that you want to have a decent setup. Rodrigo says, did Thomas show you something that he said he couldn't during the interview? He said he wanted to show me some stuff. And I was like, oh man. So it's not ready yet. So we might see it. I don't know. We'll have to see what they ultimately do. But I think that means that they're pretty freaking close to getting everything delivered. How's the frame rate? Is the frame rate stable? No, like we're not dropping any frames or anything like that? I appreciate y'all helping me. Usually I multi-stream, but I was like, I'm just gonna toss this up on YouTube because if I have to like, well guys, I gotta go fiddle with all the settings, then I would do that on another way. Sweet. What is the frame rate I'm streaming at? I said it like the bit rate. I'm hoping it's at 60. Will we be able to respec skill points? You can respec skill points now, Pedro, but you got to do that from the Crucible. So, and I can show you how. And I think I have a guide up on the channel about it. If you guys haven't seen my like everything you need to know about the Crucible, but without having to go and just have you watch that whole video, you wanna unlock the Crucible, and then you need to grind out, I believe, 20 Aether Seeds, which are the green orbs, and that shouldn't take you that long. Like you could have respec unlocked, which is nice because before the respec wasn't unlocked until you hit the Crucible, so you actually get access to respec much sooner. There we go, baby. Feed me, Seymour. Oh man, that's all right. Right, can I cook all this stuff up? Do I have recipes for it? Just make some of this. All right. Ba-da-ba-bum. Actually, I'm gonna message the Discord. Thanks guys for the 5 likes, by the way. I really appreciate y'all just popping in. All right, let me just ping the Discord here just to be like, yo, somebody jump into a voice chat so we can test the audio balance. If anyone can jump into voice chat, I'm testing my new PC and streaming on YouTube. Looking at sound balance and, you know, why not? Here. Boop, boop, boom. All right, cool. Hopefully I'll get somebody to jump in. We go from there. Guys, if any of you want to jump in, the Discord is open and it's free. And that way we hang out, we talk, even when I'm not streaming and things like that. So top link in the description, click on the Discord stuff. You will be ready to rock and roll. So no pressure to do so, but would love to have you. And it's actually one of the ways that in terms of combating like, hey, I haven't seen Brian post a video in a while. Is he still making content? And it's like, yeah, I absolutely am. So yeah, that's always kind of funny because you and people like think it's like nefarious. And I was like, yeah, YouTube. It's all really what people want to see. Like y'all's engagement means more of the thing that you engage with. So if you constantly engage with things that make you angry, I got bad news for you. This is what Thomas in the interview was talking about, that would like open up into the farm or the sanctuary or something like that. Be interesting to see what they ultimately decide on that front. There we go. Oh, another rat. There we go. Okay, get that. Eat. Yeah. Oh no! Only have like one spell on this weapon. At some point, I think it'd be helpful to have more than one. I have a unique weapon that I actually got a couple that I think I'm gonna play around with once I get alls away. Leveled up. Heard of somebody, Garone or something. See here.
Ellsworth arms field hunts and farmers and sends them to the slaughter.
Sends them to the
I
slaughter.
wonder, by the time we breach Sacrament's gates, will anyone be left inside?
Oh! Oh! Time to roll. Yeah. Boom, baby!
You're fighting for a dead man. Ellsworth can't protect Sacrament. He can't protect anyone.
The power of leveling. Oh, and they all they all died, I guess. That was the big twist. It doesn't matter. I didn't save anybody. Alright. They want me to go of that's the bounty. Both my bounties. Okay. Guess I need to go of rats and go back to town for that one. Alright, let's go do these bounties. Alright. Yeah, loot. I don't know if I was supposed to go this way, but we'll see if I can get to where I wanted to go without drowning. I think I took a wrong turn. Oh, we'll get some copper. Ooh. That's what I was thinking was going to be south of me. So Taylor, how beneficial is armor rating in this game, or is it just the gems that matter? So you have a couple of things. The gems are going to be important, but they're not the be-all, end-all. And so when you look at like gear, here's a couple of good examples. Rare, cursed. You can see here you can slot in 2 different gems into those items. If you have a common, a white, you actually have more flexibility. You can put more skills in. You can also set the different gems. In fact, if you've seen in the past my my bow build, like I use a common bow because I went and got the 4 perks that I felt like made me a badass, and it turns out it makes you a complete badass. So I love how, in terms of tiers, the tiers actually offer something, kind of a risk and reward, some kind of back and forth in that regards, because then you have I don't have any uniques on this character, but you can see here common, rare, cursed, and cursed will also have a negative benefit, but they could also have really positive stuff. You can see here this decreases my health by 22%. And then yeah, you can get all these different perks and more. Hopefully that helps. Now, that's when I think tier, that's there. Now you see the number 1, and here like you see 2, and I'm filling up that. Right now, gear goes up to level 3, and increasing the level increases its overall effects. And right now, the Exalted system, which sits on top of that, and based off the interview, I don't know if that's gonna stay around. That allows you to kind of get the best rolls possible on any particular piece of gear. Oh, I love these. Okay, I gotta figure out what to get rid of. Where are the gems? Okay, here are the gems. I want to, anything, and the gems and stuff like that, depending on what slot you do, they do different things. I'm gonna go ahead and just discard that because I want the gem. Those things are very like gems for me are really valuable because I like to play around with what and where I want to use them. Read the Discord message. Sound balance seemed pretty good. Thank you very much. So the thing also that I want to test, if anybody, and again, nobody ever has to feel pressure to jump into the chill room, but if anybody can jump into the chill room, I want to hear and make sure the chat balance is also good, that you don't jump into the chill room and I'm blowing you away with my voice or whatnot. So like it's such a process to get it all set up. And then if you are able to say anything, Soul, that'd be great. I can't hear you for some reason though.
Hello?
Oh, there we go.
Yes. Hi.
Hey. How you doing? All right.
Thank you. I'm doing great. Thanks. Yeah.
Awesome. And now I'm going to ask the stream chat if y'all were able to hear Soul, who jumped in. Because if you did, and I just want to make sure that that's actually going and routing through to the stream. And then also, Soul, that you don't hear yourself on an echo. Obviously, if you're watching the stream, there you go. Sustain with the volume being perfect. Yes, Pedro. Yes, JTR. Thank you. Thank you, Soul. Woohoo! All right. I was sitting here and just like, oh gosh, like I'm trying to go. I have so my PC basically just died. Now the one thing I haven't gotten working on the new PC yet is I have an 8 terabyte drive in which that I put like a lot of my game footage and stuff like that I would capture. And I plugged in one of the cords. I'm listening to I'm trying to find where the power is. I got the SSD hooked up. My new machine is like crushing it, and I'm like, all right, I need to figure out now how to make sure that I got all my settings set up correctly.
Oh yeah, fair. I had the same when I went to a new PC.
Oh, it's fun, and then it's at the same time very annoying. I also spent the time to rearrange the office as well. So like. That was one thing that I think was a good call. So you can probably, for those of you who've been on past streams before, you'll probably notice that like, hey, the angle of the camera looks a little bit different, and you don't see the door, you just kind of see behind me. Also, I don't know if you can see it, but I finally got the Moogle Man poster up. You guys, I gotta show you guys this. This is freaking cool. Combining my love of Final Fantasy and Mega Man. Oh gosh, time to run. Oh. Let me just set this over here. I'll fix that in a minute. I got distracted. Oh, miss. There we go. Dude, dropping 80s. Freaking amazing. What a freaking fun. This is gonna be a fun class if I can survive. Hey! He was on fire, taking that damage, baby. Let's go.
Oh, by the way, glad I could help, and yeah, take care. Enjoy.
Thanks,
the
Soul.
stream and everything.
I appreciate you so much, dude. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem, no problem. See ya.
Alright, bye. Did I pick up the, did I get my... Where is my... Plague Ichor? Poppin', he is probably over here. I don't know why the first guy would have... No, it's not there. Tell me they were stingy. Alright, well, it is what it is. What's up, King of Camelot? How are you doing today? The twin wants you. Yeah, I completely forgot. I think I'm actually safe now. Let me go hang back up my Moogle. Ah, yes. Looks and feels good, baby. I might need to, I don't know, maybe sometime later get a new mic arm or something like that. Boom. All right, cool. Feed myself a little bit. Go. Take these guys out. Just Thomas acknowledged that was something that they had and want to figure out and had to work. Sorry. Yes, Ian, but nothing specific like a timetable. All right, let me get caught up. Like with the strength-only weapons, do you gotta just pile in the strength? Use the release of 1.0. Okay. All right, guys. I got distracted by the Moogle, and I'm missing questions. So, Ian Kidd says, hey, didn't get a chance to watch the whole recent interview video. It's 2 hour long. Ian, don't worry about it. He says, was there any question answers addressing when stat changes are going to come in? I remember that being a topic. We touched on it, but we didn't get into timetables for stat changes. They said they've actually played around with a couple of things with the stats, namely that, like, because I was like, one of the ideas that I always liked was like, it'd be nice if like adding strength had a secondary effect where maybe it also increased the equipment load. Not that it was a 1-to-1. Like, let's say 1 point of strength would be like a, 1/10 equipment load, or something like that, where that number actually doesn't go up, but you would see it affect your weight. And so that strength, dex, intelligence, and faith, they all kind of had different, secondary effects outside of just doing straight damage. And it turned out that from their testing and experimenting of it all, it actually just made crap builds because people were making, bad decisions or something like that. So, yeah. Hopefully that helps. See here. Any news on the release of 1.0? Can't do any more runs of the Crucible. I would take a breather. 1.0 is not 2024, guys. It might be 2025. But it doesn't mean it's a guarantee. So please, game, cautiously. Game healthily. If healthily is the thing. Let's see here. Is there any other questions that I missed? Got you live. How does your fireball do so much damage? Oh, that's a great question. So if you look, I've got right now 26 points in intelligence. And then from my build itself, I got an electric thing on it. And then I have focus gain increased by 13. My bands, I'll get rid of this at some point. I'll get a fierce ring in replace of this dusk ring or something else. But rune attacks also have a 19% bonus. This can roll up to 30%. So I'm going to see if I can exalt it. But you can see here, I actually already exalted this ring, which gives me more focus gain, an increase of focus gain by 30%. And it gives me an additional 100%, 100 points of focus, which is just phenomenal. So, like, let's see here. I'm just looking at there's any other damage up. Factors, chance to gain copper on kill, focus gain increase, indestructible. All right, good. Yeah, that's what we got. Hopefully that helps answer your question, Pedro. Love the fact they push for deck compatibility. People don't realize how some people just... Dude, I love it. The fact that they put it on the Steam Deck meant that over the course of, like... I took the kids fishing and we went out to the lake with the family. Kind of to wind down summer. At the expense of my in-laws, mind you. Like, I'm not, I'm not like, oh, look at me go. I was like, oh, you guys are paying? We're there. And we just had to bring food, which was like, comparison, it was like easy breezy. But yeah, I took the deck, man. I took the deck, played a bunch of this. This is when they rolled out the hot fix because there were a couple of CPU issues that they kind of reported. And yeah, it was awesome. It's an incredible experience. I love my deck. Generally, when I'm at home, I play on my Logitech G Cloud because the battery lasts like 1,000 times longer because I stream the game from GeForce Now. But yeah, right now I'm actually playing locally. So I wasn't planning on getting a new PC this year, but my old PC was having all kinds of problems. So I ended up making the investment and got a new one, like because it like the case shattered. It was just the rant, like I don't know, everything was just a case, like it wouldn't turn on, which is a real problem, especially when you need it. You know, like oh man. So I was like, all right, I'm just not turning this thing off. Not a problem. So got a new one and but bit the bullet and got the 4090. So that's where I was like, oh man, I hope stream looks good. I hope it runs good. If you guys see any kind of stuttering, you know, let me know because like I want to make sure that I get this thing tuned up. I think we're gonna see some stuff pretty soon, King. I put 5 gifted members on the line that I think we'll see an update in August. I think I might be gifting out those 5 members at the end of this month, namely because of him talking about the breach and multiplayer. And if they're able to get both of those things in August, that's going to be amazing. Like August, oh, I got with the PC I got Black Myth Wukong, so that's going to be a game that comes out here in a couple of weeks or something like that. I hear it's a Souls-like, so that might be something that we can hang out and play, and you know, as we wait for more content updates. So worst case scenario, there's still plenty of fun to be had. And then if not, and I get tired of leveling up I might do a faith build, guys. Like I'm really loving this game. That's why I was like, I the best comment I saw on the interview was people were saying that I look just absolutely giddy, and that's 100% accurate. I was just like, I was so freaking excited about all that. All right, give me that experience. Ooh, I might swap back up into the other world, go do those bounties again, seeing that I was able to handle that guy so easily. And then essentially, like outside of intelligence, like investing in more focus wouldn't be too bad of an idea. Yeah, so exactly. Zorak says he's doing a faith build as a 4th build as well. So I have a strength build, which I haven't done too much work in the Crucible on the strength build because my bow build, my dex build, is so OP. Like it is so fun to play. It is amazing. So it's hard to step away when you're just that dominant, but it's, you know, that's something I'm going to work on as well. And then I was like, oh, let me get my mage build going. And so then after that, yeah, faith build, and who knows, like it's a game that's fun with multiple characters. Oh, he got me. I'm not blinking yet. And the one reason is that in the open world, like the normal roll is plenty fine. But oh yeah, he lost to my dots. That's nice. That's nice. Why are they not dropping my stuff? All right, I wonder if that's a bug. It's either a bug or it's on me. Either I'm doing something wrong. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. OneDrive. Look back on 12 years of, or look on your memories. Oh, do you try? You try many split stat builds for those weapons? I haven't tried any split statting. I have a few of the weapons, so I've been kind of collecting them and putting them in my house, but I have not. Yeah, baby, give me that coin. Oh. Okay. Now let me go advance the quest a little bit. You want me to go? I have rats and raiders right there. And what's this? That's unspoken. Okay. I need to move my little mic. Point it down slightly. There we go. Hopefully that's okay. Now I can see chat without the mic hanging over it. Again, if you guys know of a really good arm mount that could, because I use the Blue Yeti one that my wife got me back when I first started doing content, but I wouldn't mind. I don't know if it's possible. Oh wait, I wonder. I have something over here now. I wonder. I don't know if that would look good or that would work. Anyway, sorry, thinking out loud. Catching up on chat. When you're making a build, what do you think you should focus first? In weapon and specific armor piece, first of all the 4 pieces, or for example, I want to make a strength build with a single arm weapon. Thanks. Okay, so for me, I don't know if I'm doing it right, but it's really going to all come down into like 2 kind of categories, right? Leveling experience is going to let you do your stats, and if you're struggling to stay alive, health is going to be your best friend. So don't worry about having, making a wrong choice early on. If you're able to live and survive, you're going to get experience and it's going to reduce your downtime. But then from there, you always kind of want to make grinding up your weapons, making them, as best as they can be. So that way you get all those different benefits. Now, all that being said is that getting a character to cap and having a house and having storage, like, that's going to benefit you in the long run, so that as you play, you jump in, jump out, switch characters. You're all like, if you're all in the same realm, you get to take advantage of all the stuff that you did with your high level stuff. So you'll see me switch back to my main realm again here in a little bit, so that I can kind of go do that one quest and whatnot. Surprised I did not get my Plague Eye core. I was expecting that I would, but there we go. There we go. And guys, if I ever miss like a question, please feel free to like tag Ginger Prime, just so that I don't. It shows up visually a little bit cleaner. So I'll scan chat and be like, all right. I do have the rapier, the snoo, which is on my my bow build, but I rarely ever use it. Zorak says an easy way to level character is doing the bounty with the high level character and chasing chasing in with the new one gets the new character to 10 in 2 days. Wow, that's awesome. Radigan. I want to push that quest out so that next time I pop in here, I just have to run out there. I need to. I go listen. Guards. Go drunk. Head in the fountain. Perfect. You can see the chest above from downstairs. I love how vertical the game is. That's where I really, really want them to add in. And Thomas said it, like it was a good idea in the interview. Adding in, like, can I see my stats? Like, how many times have I died? How many this, that, and the other thing? Oh, got it. All right. Cool. All right, let me swap realms real quick. There was a question before that chest? What do you mean a question? Did you figure out how to get in the upstairs war room yet? No, I have not. I thought I did once, but then I think they changed it. Is what I'm thinking. Prison and Savage. Cool. Got him. Oh, alright. Not too bad. Should have deposited. No. Let's do that in case they drop the stuff and it's like, oh, you can't get it because your inventory is full. Yeah, the story stops after the Nameless Pass. You go and, you know, do that, and then it's like, oh, that was the quest that we have so far. One of the things that, like, when I see people in my comments, like, outside of when is 1.0 coming out, it usually is roughly like, hey, you know, when are we getting more storied content? Hopefully soon. I know a lot of people want that. All right, let's see here. I'm going to just deposit a lot of this, namely because that's going to allow me to come back and sell it on a character who needs that money. Anemone, damage dealt, not bad, but I don't necessarily gain health loop focus. No, pass on that. Now, similar, perfect. Love that feature. I was wondering if I had some plague, open up some inventory spots on this character would be nice. There we go. Good. And my food though. There we go. Best odds now. If they don't drop, then I know it wasn't me. I did it in the order of Rats and Raiders, and then I went into Nameless Pass. So it was like, somebody was like, how did your guy get so high level in Nameless Pass? Because you can just go there at a lower level. Wait, that's not the way out. That's the way back to Sac. You can see these guys definitely are harder than on the other world, but that's okay. Maybe that's the reason. That was just too powerful. Ooh. Oh, that doesn't make sense. I've farmed up many of those before. Don't let him burn to death. Yes, level me up, Seymour. Let's go. Like the mine with the 4 now closed elevator? Yes, like there's so many little things that I cannot wait to see what the team is working on. Because also, like when he's talked about it numerous times, the plague system in which that basically makes the world, you know, kind of be more of a living, breathing experience. Things change more rather than like, oh yeah, like this enemy faction has moved in. You know, I think there's going to be some really cool things to do and see. Oh, okay. There he is. Oh. That arrow guy sucks. Alright, we'll heal up a little bit. Do I have any focus? Nope. Okay. Hurt your friends. Oh no! Oh! 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 Oh, freaking archers, man! Gosh darn it! Trying to hit these guys and I can't. There it is. They got me. What's the best way to gold farm? You want gear that obviously is going to reward you on gold on kill or gold on damage dealt. And with those added in, then essentially it's not just about like farming gold, but it's about farming materials, things that you don't need. So like keep having your inventory where it can fill in the, like hold as many things. You go get those, grab them, sell them, rinse and repeat. So the things that like once you were like, oh, I don't want this piece of gear, or no. Jeez. Fudge. Oh goodness. Well, like yeah, I need to get a death counter for the stream. I think that would be appropriate. We're close to leveling up. We're so close to leveling up, which is usually kind of a fun thing. Come on, stop hitting me. There we go. That's right. It's what you get for fighting on the edge. Uber. Oh, bollocks. Very good. He doesn't trip his own trap. Ugh. There it is. Oh man, we are so close to leveling. Let's get some stats. I might put a little bit more into life. Oh, come on. There it is. I think that's 3 though, Ian. If we're gonna be on, I believe it was 3. I think I've died 3 times. But what would be fun is I need to get something where I could just like, hey, I'm on my stream deck. It's like, all right, death counter increase, death counter reset. Are doing like time challenges. Man, I hope we continue to see them add in more stuff. Cannot wait to see what they've been working on. All right, will they come through the door? Oh gosh. Fudge! Time to run. Just like 11 points away. Come on. Talking about. Ooh, don't get greedy. Finish him off for the level up. Oh, come on. There it is. Woo! Man, that was tough. Fudge is delicious. That it is. Well, I haven't had sugar in over a year, so I guess I just have to go off memory. All right, let's see here. A little bit of more health. Just a little bit. Let's get a little bit more of that focus. And then, if I put another point in, it doesn't directly affect me right now. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, creature?
Not much, man. I like to test things. What are we breaking?
So I got a new PC, and we are testing out the PC. We're testing out my audio. I'm probably going to have to do some adjustments on it. It feels, at least in my ears, because I had to crank up the gain. It feels like that a little bit more airy than it normally is, but you know. So, and then we're just making sure the stream runs. I'm only running it to YouTube right here, but yeah, that's what we're testing right now. How long have I been live anyway?
Okay. What'd you get? If you don't mind me asking.
I got a Starforge system. I got the like the 4090 and the high end. I think
you're gonna love it.
Creator Elite 2. I already do, because like I tweeted out when I set it up, like there was this weird sound that it was making, and it was one of the cords was just slightly resting on the fan, one of the fans. That's what it was. I was like, it sounds like something's hitting the fan. And once I did that, absolutely whisper quiet. Like whisper quiet. And I can tell you, like people are like, oh, would you recommend Starforge? I don't have a link or anything, but the already compared to Origin PC, which was the last PC that I bought back in 2019, which it was, I guess, bad timing or whatever. It took them literally like 5 months to get me my PC. And then there's been all kinds of problems, and it just always sounded like it was like you could always hear it. It was just right. It was, I hated it. I was like, right. And then I already spent enough, so much money on it. And I was like, all right, here we go. So long story short, never going to go with them again. And I was like, all right. And then a lot of people seem to recommend it, Starforge, which I was like, yeah. And that's the company that Asmund bought. Yeah.
Zach's operation, right?
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. And it was the company that was like shaming creators that ended up just like the owner was like, oh, you're not like, that one content creator was like, oh, you're not big enough, we're not gonna waste our time with you, and that went viral, and then she blew up from it, and then they basically got to the point where like people aren't going to use them, and then I think Asmund came and bought them, rebranded it Starforged, and I have to say, smart move, man.
Good. Yeah, you're gonna listen. I'm gonna tell you. How long have you had that machine?
The new one?
Yeah.
I set it up yesterday. It came in. I had COVID, so it was like I was sick, and then so it came in Saturday, and I just like brought the box in, and then yesterday I was like, oh, I'm finally feeling good, so I reconfigured the office, set this up.
You haven't edited anything yet.
I haven't edited anything. I haven't recorded anything. This is the first piece of content that I'm sitting down.
Your world is different now.
Everything has changed,
and you're not gonna understand how different it is until you hit that export button.
Oh yeah, well, because it's got 2 NVMe's. The one thing I put in a support request, because I had an 8 terabyte hard drive HDD, and I had a 2 terabyte SSD. And so I was able to get the SSD installed, but I couldn't find the other like power cable. I got like the whatever the cable's called that is a part of the data transfer, but it needs a power cable, SATA, etc. So I haven't found that other one. As soon as I find that one, then basically there's nothing I need from the old machine. It's all.
Yeah, it's probably taped to something.
I bet it is. And that's where I was like, I don't want to start ripping stuff out. It's like I just got it. I don't want to but I was able to install my my Elgato capture card. So I was like, yeah, so not that I'm doing a lot of console, gaming, but it's like, oh, if I need to, then I've got that ready to go. What's up, Solemn? How you doing? Yeah, I'm saving up to buy a high-end Starforge PC2, preferably the 4090. Dude,
What CPU did you go with?
Well, that's what's been really terrifying. Because Because literally since I ordered it, all this i9 Intel drama has been going out. And then they didn't have an AMD version of it, so I actually have the i9, but it did the BIOS stuff, and I'm not running into any, so far, not running into any problems, you know?
Right.
Which is great. That's what you want. Oh.
Are you on 13 or 14 gen?
The 14th gen, it's the i9 14,000 whatever K,
Oh.
you know. And then I got the 64 gigs, and so it's just like, yeah, the machine boots up
Instantly.
It's like on. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I could. When I upgraded in December.
Oh, cool.
I went from. I was running a dual system setup. I was running a 2080 and a 3080.
Okay.
And I upgraded to 3950 or 7950, and the 4090. And
I
my
get to these
world
guys.
is
Jeez.
different.
Oh yeah.
My world is different. Like I can open every piece of software I own, and this thing won't make a sound.
Nice.
Like I can open After Effects, Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve, Final Cut, Photoshop, Illustrator. I can open everything I own, and this thing's like, huh, that's all you got?
Oh, that's awesome, dude. I can't. Yeah, I've only been just installing software and then also getting up my Git repositories, getting them rocking and rolling, like making sure that everything compiles.
Right.
And then it's like, oh yeah, security. Got to log in with this. Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm excited for you, man. When you start editing and exporting, oh my God, you're gonna realize just how different your world is. It's so awesome. Like no more of that 30-minute export shit.
Oh yeah, especially like, hey, I'm exporting at 4K. Like, okay, well,
Yeah,
I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, that shit's going in 8-12 minutes. Zzz.
Nice.
And it makes such a difference in usability too. Like, because you know how sometimes your timeline gets a little funky.
Yeah.
No, not anymore.
It's so much easier when you just have to take one guy out, not like all of them.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you sound awkward. I
Okay,
think you
good.
sound I don't think you sound kind of Discordy, but I think
Okay,
that's,
good.
Par for the course in Discord, right?
Yeah, sometimes, but I was like, I think there's probably a little bit more configuration because I have the Go XLR. That's what I would always use. I think essentially what I want to do is find a new mic arm mount, one that like is allowed, that gets a little bit more bend to it, so that way, because like it's going over one of the monitors, and so it's like, oh mother fudge, oh he got me, I hubris. But yeah, so it's like I have a Blue Yeti one, and so I can bring it down here, but then I'm kind of blocking chat, and I could rearrange some things.
Oh, see, right there, you sound really good.
See, yeah, that's what I was like. If I could, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing today?
Yeah, see, there's that depth you need.
Yeah, and so like I think
Yeah.
that means I either need to find because like yeah, just layout wise, I need to figure. I just need to figure it out. Maybe I do this. Maybe I just. A bit, and then bring this down right here. But I'm worried I'm peaking, which means I need to adjust my compressor. But for the time being, I don't want to blast anybody. Does that sound better where it's at right now?
You sound really good right there. You
Good.
sound like you got a little bit of a float to you, but the depth is there.
Let me make some adjustments real quick. Go XLR. XLR. Yeah, because mic setup is set. Where'd it go? Where's my app? All right. Mic setup. I'm gonna lower this down to 60. Is that at all better?
There you go.
And then let's see here. And not do my default. Increase my bass. Hello, compressor. Hello.
It's not
Oh no, I'm getting attacked. Hello. Yeah, I need to. I need to watch the tutorial again on just the full-on configuration of the mic.
Right. What mic are you using there? That's the Yeti.
Well, no, I have the Blue Yeti is the ARM. I have a Shure mic.
Sure, SMB.
Oh, Ian says I was better before. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
you're getting kind of muffled now.
Testing. All right.
You got a lot of fade there.
8. Hello. All right. There we go. Testing. I was played with the gates. I don't know. I don't know what any of these settings do. Like, all right.
Where's the manual?
Yeah, well, that's why I was like, I just need to pull up a YouTube video and just kind of go through it. It had my settings profile, so it said Brian setup, and I was like, great, I can just double click it and go from there. And then it was like, no, it did nothing.
Right.
So that was always fun. All right, let's see if I can get him to knock off again. All right. All right, man. See you, Pedro. I'm about to. Oh, I'm dead. So there we go. Death counter increases. Yeah, it's 1:30. So, guys, that's my lunch break. That's my lunch hour. So, Creature, thank you, man.
Congrats
I appreciate
on the new setup, man.
Thank you. I'm excited. I'm gonna keep taking it for a spin, and yeah, when I get this mic figured out, I'll be like, yeah, because like I feel like there's something that wasn't there before. So there's definitely some things that we're gonna do in that. All right, guys. Hopefully I'll see you in whatever the thing I do next is, but